Thank you to Vessi Footwear for sponsoring today's video.
We've been wearing our Vessi shoes for over a year now and love them just as much as the first day we put them on. They are so perfect for the Idaho unpredictable fall and winter weather. They're 100% waterproof and snowproof and are so great for the days we're out running errands and don't want to wear our big snow boots. They're made from Dymatex, which is a dual climate knit material which keeps you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. They're extremely lightweight and they don't even feel like they should be waterproof. They just launched the Everyday Move shoe with enhanced breathability, all-day comfort, and added support. This style is perfect for the days when you're feeling adventurous and looking for a sportier look. Vessis are awesome for our wet, muddy conditions and are so easy to clean. Vessis have saved my feet from wet, soggy socks on many occasions.
Check Vessis out in the link below and use our code REDPOPPYRANCH to get $25 off your Vessi shoes. Also, you could get up to 30% off of Vessi Vault items.
As the days are getting progressively shorter, the nighttime temperatures are getting lower, and all of these projects that I hoped would be done before now are not done. but we are making progress. And some days these projects feel like they will never get done. Getting these roof rafters cut and set in place is one of the projects that is going fairly quickly. After getting the rafters cut to the proper angle, I use a deck screw to hold them in place against the ledger board. I then make sure they have the proper spacing between the rafters. Then once all that was completed, I went back and nailed the bird block spacers between the rafters. Then I install the Simpson brackets, making sure that, again, when the snow slides, this roof isn't going anywhere. The local rental excavator is only available when it's available. I reserved it and the weather was halfway decent, and the ground is not quite frozen just yet. So I'm going to try and clean up this area where I dug the trench for the water line for the new barn. This excavator is right at about 10,000 pounds, which is a little bit bigger than the last excavator I had. Because the ground isn't frozen, I can still move things around and clean it up and use the weight of the excavator to compact as much as I possibly can. As a family, we regularly have to walk up the hill right here to get to the burn barrel. So I need to get the dirt as smooth as I can. And because a lot of the soil is wet, it's a lot like working with Play-Doh. But the excavator is doing a great job at cleaning this up. Before I can backfill around the stacked railroad tie retention wall, I need to go up a little bit higher with the railroad ties, and then I can clean this area up as well. For whatever reason, I think about what I would do different if I could go back in time, knowing what I know now, with how I laid out our little homestead here. I think I would put the house on the other side of the property, and I would be more specific about the direction that the roof is facing in order to catch all that sunlight that's so important. At this point, in reality, I'm trying to make the best of what we have to work with.
We've had a storm the past couple of days, so we've got the backup generator running, and it's going to bring up the batteries hopefully to at least 100%.
As opposed to 150% or what?
As opposed to 30% when it turns on.
It was overcast and rainy all day yesterday, actually for a couple of days, and so the backup generator finally came on. So it's a little bit loud and obnoxious in the background.
It came out just in time for the sun to come out, too.
Yeah, but now the sun's coming out. But I have the excavator here for the rest of today. I have to take it back tonight, which means I've got to get the rest of the railroad ties stacked, nailed in place, and then backfilled. And I went and picked up a bundle of these new ties, and they're significantly heavier than the other ties. I asked Cedar to jump in and help me get all of these set, and so I don't kill myself trying to lift them up on the...
You need my muscles to help you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I need your muscles. Yeah. As much as I prefer to work alone, there is nothing that I enjoy more than working alongside my lovely wife. None of this works out here without her. The fact that she's willing to jump in and get her hands dirty, regardless of what happens to be going on. Again, there's no way any of this works without her. I'm not going to put anything behind these railroad ties. By properly grading the ground, there shouldn't ever be any water up against the back or the side of the chicken coop, so it shouldn't leak. Many, many, many years ago, my wife's grandfather built a home out of railroad ties. I don't know a whole lot about it other than when the I-10 interstate went through southern Arizona, it took out that little house, which may have been for the better. Every time I move a railroad tie around, I think about that. I talked about it before, but I will likely do a board and batten siding on the outside that matches the rest of the shop, and then carry that same board and batten through the inside of the chicken coop as well. These last couple of railroad ties got a little bit too heavy for me, but not too heavy for the excavator. And this is as high as I want to go with the railroad ties. Okay, that's it. That's as high as I want to go. I'm going to secure a piece of angle iron to support that side, put a railroad tie over here, and then start backfilling. By putting this large piece of angle iron against the railroad ties, this should hopefully keep everything in place where it's supposed to be as I backfill it and for a long time to come. Ready. I thought I would also put another railroad tie vertically up against the rest of the horizontal ties, offering just a little bit more support. No, that's fine. That's perfect. That's perfect right there. Right there. Robbie! I will run some large lag bolts through the railroad ties, holding everything in place. This excavator weighed 2,000 pounds more than the excavator I had last week, but still this excavator is just a little bit too small for the things that I have planned around here. I think right around that 15,000 pound mark is where I want to be. We still have much of our property that we have to thin through, so there's going to be a lot of stumps that have to get pulled out of the ground. On the upcoming video, we're going to put the roof on the front porch and get the final post set here for the new goat barn and chicken coop.